Hi everyone, I'm here today with a chatty get ready with me. I wanted to update you on a lot of stuff, but this probably isn't the best day to be filming because the light is going in and out. I have put on my skincare, but I have no makeup on. The first thing I wanted to talk about are these ordinary foundations. These are the Serum foundations, so they're really light and they provide just a tiny bit of coverage. I initially had this one in 2.0 YG, but it was way too light, so I went ahead and started mixing it with other products. I've since finished all those other products, and now I have two more of the Ordinary Serum foundations that I purchased a little while ago. I've started to dig into them and I'm not too sure about them yet. One is in 2.1Y, which they call medium with yellow undertones, and I also have the 3.0Y, which is medium dark with yellow undertones. The 2.0 YG is the light medium with yellow undertones with gold highlights. I've been mixing all three of these products together. I'm finding these two darker shades are really strange because the 2.1Y oxidizes almost immediately and it becomes incredibly dark, darker than the 3.0Y. I'm not sure why that is, but it is rather finicky. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna shake this up and do kind of like half a pump on the back of my hand. That was the 3.0. Here is the 2.1. And finally, the 2.0. What I've been doing is just mixing them together on the back of my hand and then dotting it all over my face. And as you can see, this is dark for me. I probably could have put a little more of the light color, but my face tends to be lighter than the rest of me anyway, so I don't mind it being a shade or so darker. But the medium shades by themselves, if I didn't mix them with the light shade that I have, would be way too dark for me. I'm gonna see if they have a shade in between because I do like the formulation. I find it does even out my skin tone without providing too much coverage. I do want to still be able to see my skin. I don't want it to look like I'm wearing foundation, so it's okay, but I don't know. I'm not crazy about the shades that I have. I'm gonna see if they have maybe some different shades in between. I didn't think I skipped any shades, but maybe I did, because I purchased those quite a while ago. I'm curious about whether the jump from 2.0 YG to 2.1Y is just one step. I have a feeling there might be some shades in between that maybe I missed. I'm still not gonna buy any other foundations until I finish these ones. Foundation is done and I've really simplified my makeup routine. I don't wear primer anymore, although the other thing I wanted to tell you guys is that this product is an eyeshadow primer. I thought I didn't have any eyeshadow primer left when I did my makeup inventory, but I've been counting this as lip gloss for I don't know how long. I don't really wear eyeshadow primer anymore, but since I have this, I might as well use it. So I'm going to be putting this on before I put on my eyeshadow, and my eyeshadow look is going to be very simple today. I'm just meeting a friend for lunch, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Oz The Great and Powerful palette that I got from Pebbles in a swap many years ago. So the palette just looks like this, and I've dipped into all of the shades, but I'm okay about this palette. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. I find I do like some of the shades, but not a whole lot of them. Definitely not all of them. So I'm gonna put this eyeshadow primer on my upper lid, and I'm gonna kind of use it as concealer. I'm only going to use this product probably for about 3 months or so before saying goodbye to it. It's a little trial size anyway, and I don't really need eyeshadow primer anymore. I find it doesn't really do that much for me. So I'm going to use it just to use it up, and then I'm going to say goodbye to it. And now I'm going to go in with this brush that I also received in a swap with Pebbles, and I'm going to take this shade here and just put that on my eyelid close to my lash line. I haven't been vlogging lately. I'm sure some of you have noticed that. It's not because I don't want to vlog, but I have so many videos that I want to do that aren't vlogs that I figured I would just slow down a little bit on the vlogs. My January has not been very exciting at all. It's just been doing project work, which I am completely done now, so I'm very happy about that. And I've also been looking into other things. Nothing that I really want to talk about right now because they're still in the beginning stages, but my mind is super active and I'm thinking about what to do next and what to do in my gap year. I have a lot of ideas and things that I want to look into, but I don't really want to talk about that right now because I don't want to spew out a lot of stuff that I may or may not do. I also like to think about things on my own and not really put it out there until I've thought things through. But if I do decide to embark on certain projects or whatnot, I will of course let you guys know. I'm still really committed to this YouTube channel and I love interacting with you guys and getting your feedback once I'm ready to have feedback. It's just in the initial part, I find feedback often confuses me and makes me maybe second guess myself and what I want to do. So I want to figure out what I want, and then when I start to do the things that I'm planning, then I will let you guys know. But I haven't just been sitting around and doing nothing. I've been really kind of like thinking about stuff and trying to strategically plan my gap year without putting too many things that are planned, because I want to remain flexible and I want to be able to go with the flow a little bit more than I have in the past. That's part of the reason I haven't been vlogging as well, is because I always want to voice what's on my mind, and right now I feel like I should think before I speak. So instead, I've been concentrating on putting out other videos that I've been wanting to do for a really long time. So for example, my Invisalign video. As well, I want to finally do a video all about Lulu. You guys may recall, if you're OG subscribers, that I did a video probably around 5 years ago that was all about truffle. And at that point, I had planned to do a video about Lulu as well, but it's been, I can't believe it's been 5 years, but I think it has been 5 years. And I haven't done that video. It's been on my list and I just haven't gotten around to it. During my gap year, I want to put out all these videos that have been in my head, but I just haven't had the time or the inclination to execute on them. I'd like to get all of those out of my head because they've been taking up space and I want to clear them out so I can make room for other ideas. I'm also planning to provide more updates in these types of videos, like a get ready with me or whatnot, because I know a lot of you are still interested in beauty content, and I'm also still interested in beauty. I still put on makeup every day. I just find that I'm not as extreme with things. I still love makeup, but I don't need to love it so much that I buy everything in sight and I start amassing huge amounts of makeup at home. Instead, I love the makeup I have and I'm happy to use it until it's all finished or until it expires. I've been using this mascara lately. This I've had for ages. Some of you may recognize it. It used to be very popular years ago. I bought it and I just never got around to using it because I had so many products in my collection. I'm finally pulling it out now. Maybelline Big Eyes The Falsies Mascara, and it has the side for upper lashes and then the side for lower lashes. I think I recall people saying that the lower lash side was much better, and I definitely agree with that. I usually just use the lower lash side on my upper lashes and I don't put any mascara on my lower lashes. I'm also phasing out my use of Latisse. I'm gonna see how that goes. I only put it on now every 4 or 5 days, and once I'm done this little bottle, I'm not planning to buy it anymore. I did notice a difference with my lashes when I use Latisse, but using the product, my lashes never got as thick and as voluminous as I've seen on others. So I just find that now that I'm not working full time, I want to cut expenses that are unnecessary. So I still love the look of long lashes. I'm still going to be using mascara, of course, but I'm not going to be using Latisse anymore, or at least I'm not planning to. I did have an issue one day, I think this was a few years ago. I did vlog during this time where where a blood vessel in my eye broke. I know some people are prone to having that happen, but I've never had that before. It doesn't hurt or anything, it just looks very scary. One part of your eye, the white, becomes red, blood red, obviously, because it is a blood vessel that popped, and it takes about a week or so, even longer, for it to go away. I couldn't think of why that happens. Maybe it was due to stress, I don't really know, but I know I had forgotten to put on Latisse for a few days, so I thought maybe that could have been part of the reason. So that's why I'm trying to wean myself off of it, because I did read that Latisse helps lower the pressure in your eye, or lower the blood pressure in your eye, and maybe because I forgot to apply it, the pressure built up. That's part of the reason I'm trying to wean myself from it. So far I've been able to go 4, 5, 6 days without putting on the Latisse, so hopefully I'll be able to just cut it out completely. I'm almost done getting ready. Right now I've been using this MAC blush in Blush Baby. Beautiful blush. It's a muted plum, kind of like a mauve or a mauve color. I just think it's beautiful for the fall and winter, so I'm just gonna put a bit of that on to brighten up my complexion. I've been using this product to try to finish it up. This is the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl, and it's quite a pretty illuminator. I've been applying it with my beauty blender just to this part of my cheek. It does have some shimmer in it, so it's not just a pure sheen. I'm also going to put on a bit of this Hourglass powder, the Incandescent Light. I'm gonna add that just right on top of where I put the Benefit product. I've been trying to use up this palette. I've finished Radiant Light, but I still have a bit of Dim Light and Incandescent Light. That is basically it for my makeup look. I'm gonna end off this video here, even though I'm not completely ready because I still need to put on my lipstick. I've been doing the lipstick a day project again, so I'm going to be recording that clip for that video, so it's not going to be in this one. So a little bit of a non-standard get ready with me because I'm not completely ready yet. That's the other reason I haven't really been vlogging, is because I still feel like I talk to you guys every day, because I still film clips for Lippy a Day every single day, and I've also been filming clips for my nail polish series. My nails have been really good lately. Zoe actually noticed that and commented on one of my previous videos, and I've noticed that as well, and I actually put a blog post together speculating on some of the reasons for the better nails lately, but I may do a video on it as well. That is going to be it for this very chatty get ready with me. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back very soon with another video. Until then, please take care and bye for now.